Slava is older, but he is shorter. Both fighters with solid records.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is semi-final fight number 1 in Jason Sonny's King of the Ring, the Cruiserweights. It is scheduled for three-minute rounds of action. It is sponsored by the Sunset Bar and Restaurant. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing blue trunks with white trim. He's an IFMA World Heavyweight Gold Medalist and former WMC New Zealand Cruiserweight Champion. Representing Fortitude Thai Kickboxing, MRO. He now has 19 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Zane Hopman! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, enters the ring wearing red trunks with white and black trim. He's the HKMTA South Pacific Super Middleweight and Commonwealth Light Heavyweight Champion. Representing City Ligar in Auckland. He now has 28 wins, 8 losses, with 14 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Slava Alexeichik! Fighters to the center ring, please, from Clive Conley's instructions.
Welcome to the quarterfinals. Listen to me, obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, step back, have a good fight.
Shane Cameron, David Tour ringside. 2 of New Zealand's most popular pugilists. Almost always here to support the King in the Ring here at ASB Stadium. The hybrid Zane Hopman up against Scarface Slava Alexeichik. And Hangman, who you got?
These were 2 of my favorites coming in. You know, when I first saw the lineup, I thought Zane Hopman, Slava Alexeichik. Those 2 both stood out to me at the start. I thought they were opposite sides of the draw. We would definitely see them in the final. So I guess it's an early treat for us. We're getting to see them exchanging in the semis.
Alexeichik started off early with a number of low kicks that he's managed to catch Hopman with. Hopman, because he's heavy on his lead leg, probably because he's been boxing, just hasn't really got onto the check yet. A slightly less risky start from both fighters. They're fighting guys who've they have genuine respect for. That's the first kick that Hopman has checked. Alexeichik very, very selective about what he's throwing. Quite a cerebral game so far.
Yeah, Slava's looking very patient, you know. He is the knockout artist in this fight. Zane Hopman is the cardio king. He wants to stay on the outside and just pick Slava apart, hopefully not wake him up. Slava's kind of looking for that one big shot. What he can't do is wait that bit too long.
Nice exchange of techniques from both boys. Plenty of strike and counter strike at this point. Alexeichik, he's just probing with that lead hand of his. He set up the uppercut well there with that combination.
Yeah, well, Slav's decided, you know, he's going to take the center of the ring and he's going to just slowly stalk Zane. He's not going to follow him. He's just going to cut him off patiently. We'll wait till Zane's on the back is against the ropes, and then we'll see if that's Slav's game plan, if he decides to open up.
Alexeichik is using his left leg very well. He's varying it. Sometimes he fakes it and goes with the left hook as he did there. Sometimes he pops it out, throws it to the midsection. Alexeichik looking for the counter right hand as well. Catches Hopman on the way in. For mine so far, Alexeichik's round. 40 seconds to go. Both of these fighters have gone the distance with Israel Adesanya as well. Hopman in boxing. Alexeichik in the King in the Ring squared circle. And Zane Hopman, he's had his Christmas cherries rattled.
Yeah, very patient start from both guys, you know. They're not, it's just showing the respect they have for their opponent. you know, they're not opening up. They're not going wild. They respect the power and the striking of your opponent.
If I was Alexeichik, I'd go straight back downstairs to the body, because those groin strikes can be very debilitating. Nice counter right hand there. And Hopman, he's just starting to press the pace a little bit more. And I think he's figured he can't sit on the back foot against Alexeichik. He's going to stalk all day.
Yeah, for mine, Slava's landing that punt kick well, and he's landed some good clean punches. Zane, he's mixing things up. High, low, body, head, legs. He's doing a great job of mixing up his strikes. Very even rounds for mine.
The work there from Alexeichik, I think he's just landed the slightly cleaner shots. There was the heel that just rattled the top of the cup. But for mine, Alexeichik was cleaner with his strikes, and he was the aggressor throughout, so he probably edged the first round. Hopman needs to change the rhythm of Alexeichik. Needs to go back to that high-volume style that he used against Afara and prevented him from coming forward.
Yeah, we can hear his corner there. He's telling him he's doing a good job on the back foot, but he needs to put it into drive and start going forward and putting some things together.
Nice right hooks to the body there, faked up. Alexeichik, sorry, Hopman. Alexeichik intercepting well though. Good sticky jab. Landed the right hand, then went with the left kick.
Yeah, Zane's, you know, heeding his coach's warnings. He's coming forward, he's putting it into drive, but with risk, you know, with the, he's exposing himself when he starts opening up and coming forward. That's when you start taking risks.
I'd like to see him use his lead hand more and move to his left, because he's moved to his right, rather, out of the way of Alexeichik's right hand. What Alexeichik has done well, though, is he's also used his left leg to keep Hopman in front of him.
I feel Zane was doing far better work when he was staying on the outside, when he was staying at long distance, and he was picking his shots against Alexeichik. Now that he's coming forward and closing the distance, Slav's landing those punches, landing those knees, and he's getting the better of these exchanges.
Alexeichik enjoys being in a dogfight. He's been in a few. Heavy kick there from Hopman. He does have heavy legs. That will be taken as off balance. The right hand coming as he delivered the leg kick, so he is on one leg. Great composure from Alexeichik. The difference in this fight has been his eyes and his composure. He's picking his shots extremely well. Alexeichik's backing up for one of the few times. Now starting to find his range once again, coming forward. Heavy body kick from Hopman off the hand combination. But Alexeichik stealing the point straight back.
Yeah, these boys are looking to pick it up, you know. Experienced fighters, first round, test the waters, find your range, get your opponent's timing. The second round, these boys are going at it.
Alexeichik is just slightly more on point. He's just slightly more on beat at this point. Not a lot in it. It's 2% that's making the difference. One thing Alexeichik has done well is he's thrown a long, stiff left hand when he fakes the right hand. And that's been a point scorer for him throughout. Blood coming out of the nose of Zane Hopman. Well, that's another tough round to score. Hopman finishing the aggressor. He definitely moved forward a lot, but I still favour the more accurate work of Slava Alexeichik.
Yeah, Zane was, you know, he picked up the pace. He started putting it into drive, coming forward. He took some risks, but Slav got the better of the exchanges. So Zane upped the pace, but Slav got the better of those exchanges in that second round for mine.
Not a lot in it. Two very, very skilled fighters. But Slava Alexeichik hasn't really been hurt in this bout so far. For the most part, he's landed the cleaner, heavier shots.
Just keep off.
And we're underway in the third and final round of this, our first King in the Ring Cruiserweight semi-final. Zane Hopman in the blue shorts. Slava Alexeichik in the red shorts. Evenly contested. Former world champion against former Commonwealth champion. Still plenty of respect between the two fighters. Heavy body kick there from Hopman. Just doesn't look quite as crisp as Alexeichik has been. Trying to time the right hand over the top, Hopman. He's picking up the pace though, Dan. But this time he's keeping it long as he's doing it.
Slav's showing some great defense in this fight. You know, Zane's throwing hard shots, but Slav is defending them really well, catching all these kicks on his forearms and not his body.
Still, he's fallen marginally behind in this round, the early part. But I think Alexeichik has won the first two rounds. Hopman needs to do something and do it pretty fast with less than 90 seconds to go in the third and final round. Alexeichik rolling with the right hand, coming with a counter of his own. Still plenty of respect between the fighters then. No one really throwing a huge amount of caution to the wind. Good variation there from Alexeichik. Three-punch combination.
Just look at how relaxed Slava is. You know, he's taking these shots, but he's defending them well. He looks calm, he looks relaxed. In my opinion, Zane's just come out a little bit too rushed. I would have liked to seen him take his time a bit more and set some strikes up. He seems a bit rushed and not as accurate as I've seen him in the past.
Nice little counter left hand there from Hopman. Set Alexeichik on his heels, but not enough to keep him there for too long. The left leg has been very effective for Alexeichik. He's probed with that. He's used heavy shots from Alexeichik as he comes forward. Spinning back kick from Hopman. Final seconds of the third round. Very, very evenly contested bout. Pike on the fronts there. Another Kiwi UFC fighter. He was on the UFC Contender show. Slava Alexeichik, I think, will have taken this fight rather. That round was certainly closer, but I think Alexeichik had the first two.
Yeah, good display of clean boxing from Slav. Calm, composed, picks his shots, scored well, didn't use too much energy in that exchange. Zane, for mine, was a little bit too rushed. I'd like to see him slow the pace down a bit and pick his shots a bit better.
Yeah, I also think he was just not as fluid with his kicks off his hands. Anyway, let's go to the decision from Lieutenant Dan.
Fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of cruiserweight kickboxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a split decision winner. Your winner going on to the finals a little bit later on here tonight, fighting out of the red corner.